I need you to understand something. You are enough, right now, as you are. You're not broken beyond repair. You're not a mistake. You're not too late. There is still breath in your lungs. That means your purpose is still alive. Yes, life has hurt. Yes, you've been overlooked, doubted, betrayed, but you're still here. And that's not by accident. You have something inside of you worth fighting for, a story, a mission, a legacy. So today, let this be the moment you stop shrinking, stop waiting, stop doubting. You were born to rise, not someday, but now, because you matter, and your time is now. You are already enough. Everything you need to move forward, everything you need to begin again, everything you need to become who you were created to be, it's already within you. You are a one-of-a-kind miracle. Your DNA, your fingerprints, your voice, your heart, your soul, your purpose, all of it is uniquely, divinely yours. And if no one has reminded you today, let me be the one to say it. You matter. You're not here by accident. You're not listening to this by chance. There is something in you that still has work to do. Now, what if you could shift the way you see things? What if everything that broke you was really building you? What if the pain you've carried was never meant to bury you, but to plant something deeper in you? Yes, people left. Yes, life hurt. Yes, you've been betrayed, ignored, forgotten. But maybe, just maybe, those were the very moments that shaped your courage, that revealed your strength, that cracked open your capacity to grow. You've spent too long focusing on who didn't stay, too long looking for validation from those who couldn't see your worth. That's not where your power is. Your power is in what you can control. You can control how you respond. You can control how you rise. You can control what you believe about yourself. So let me ask you this. Can you believe just for a moment that there's more inside of you? More strength, more wisdom, more fight, more purpose. Because there is. This life is not meant to be survived. It's meant to be lived. I'm not saying it's easy. You will face battles. There will be days you want to stay down. There will be nights you question everything. There will be moments you feel like giving up. But deep down, in the quiet corners of your soul, you already know you were not meant to stay down. There's a voice in you that says, get up, try again, keep going. Resurrection is a decision, and you get to decide every single day that you will rise. Someone didn't wake up this morning, but you did. That means you still have breath. You still have time, you still have purpose. Every new day is a new opportunity to heal, to forgive, to start again. Don't waste that chance, because the moment you stop growing, the moment you stop fighting, that's when the slow death of your purpose begins. But you're not done. Not yet. You may feel tired, but you're not finished. You may feel broken, but you're not beyond repair. You may feel weary, but you still have power. Inside you is a fire, and that fire was not put there to burn you out. It was put there to push you forward. Can you be just 1% better than you were yesterday? That's all you need. You don't have to climb the whole mountain today. Just take the next step, then the next, and then the next. Consistency is what builds strength. Courage is what creates change, and change is what sets your future in motion. Some days you won't feel like it. You'll be tempted to quit. You'll want to shut down. You'll wonder if it's worth it. But in those moments, remember this. You're still here. You're still breathing, and that means your story isn't over. So what will you do with today? Will you scroll it away? Will you complain it away? Or will you live it like it's the only day you've got? Because tomorrow isn't promised. Not to me, not to you. You have this moment right now. Make it count. Live like it matters. Forgive like it's the last chance. Love without holding back. Speak life into your future. Take one brave step toward your calling. This is the day you stop waiting. This is the day you stop doubting. This is the day you stop underestimating the strength inside of you. No more excuses. No more delays. No more overthinking. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not a mistake. You are not too late. You are becoming. And every breath you take is proof that purpose still lives in you. So rise, and remember, you are enough. Don't give in to depression. Don't surrender to anxiety. Don't fall into the trap of regret or the bitterness of rage. You were not created to stay stuck. You were not designed to break under pressure. You were meant to rise, live on purpose, choose to rise. Because resurrection is a decision. And those who rise publicly, They're the ones who, quietly, privately, decided they wouldn't stay down any longer. Someone didn't wake up today. Someone didn't get another chance. Someone took their final breath while you still have yours. And that means one thing. You still have purpose. You still have time. You still have a chance to begin again. Don't waste that chance. Every day is a new beginning. Every single sunrise is an invitation, a whisper from life itself saying, try again, live again, believe again. Time, it's what we say we want most, but often it's what we waste the fastest. We scroll through it, we complain it away, we numb ourselves to it. But time is the most valuable thing you'll ever be given, because once it's gone, it's gone. So let me tell you this, the moment you stop striving, the moment you stop pressing forward, the moment you stop growing, that's when life begins to fade. That's when the fire inside begins to dim. But you are not here to fade. You are here to shine. You were created to expand, to evolve, to transform. So keep climbing. Even when your legs are shaking, keep pushing. Even when your heart is heavy. Because this life, this journey, it's not about impressing others. It's about outgrowing the version of you from yesterday. Can you be just 1% better than you were yesterday? That's it. That's the goal. Not perfect, not flawless, just better, because every tiny step forward adds up. Every little effort counts. Every breath of courage matters. And progress, that's what builds power. Even if you're tired, even if you're broken, even if you're struggling to see clearly through the pain, get up. Not because you feel ready, but because you've made a decision. Wake up. Why are you still here? Because you're not finished. Because your story isn't done. Because something in this world still needs you. You still have time. You still have purpose. You still have breath. And as long as you do, there is hope. Hope for healing. Hope for change. Hope for redemption. Hope for joy. There is hope. You're not here by mistake. Your existence is not an error. You've survived storms, quiet ones no one even knew you were battling. You've walked through heartbreak. You've questioned your worth. You've fought battles in silence. But look at you. You're still standing. You're still breathing. You're still trying. That says something. And I know, you might be exhausted. You might be worn down. You might feel like you have nothing left to give. But the truth, you don't need to be at your strongest. You just need to be willing. Willing to take one more step. Willing to say, I won't give up today. Because the real power isn't in never falling. It's in choosing to rise again. So today, let it be the day. Not next week. Not when you feel ready. Today. Let it be the day you stop shrinking yourself. Let it be the day you stop waiting for someone to rescue you. Let it be the day you stand up and say, I am not done. I will not waste this life. I will climb. I will fight. I will fall. And I will get back up. I may cry, but I will not quit. I may bend, but I will not break. Because there is still breath in my lungs. There is still fire in my soul. And I'm choosing now to rise. 1% better. One moment at a time. One decision each day. That's all it takes. And if you keep choosing that, you will become unstoppable. Not because life got easier, but because you chose not to stay down. You chose to rise. So get up. Keep breathing. Keep going. And remember, you are not done yet. Tell yourself this. I may have been planted in pain, but I will rise. Your perseverance. It's not just for you. It's for those watching you. For those who will follow your footsteps. For your family. Your future. Your legacy. Someone is depending on your healing. Someone is depending on your breakthrough. Someone is depending on your survival story. You may not realize it right now, but your resilience is laying a path for someone else's freedom. No, your life may not look the way you hoped. Not now. Not yet. Maybe it's messier than you imagined. Maybe it feels broken, delayed, disappointing. But here's what you need to know. You're still in motion. Every choice you make today, every thought, every word, every step, it's either moving you closer to your purpose or further away from it. And if you've survived the worst season of your life, then let that be a sign. This is the beginning of something better. That pain wasn't a dead end, it was a turning point. That storm didn't come to destroy you, it came to prepare you. Continued exactly as given. You've been living in a prison built from fear, from doubt, from shame, from regret. But listen to me, today that ends. Today is the day you rise. Not in perfection, but in courage. Today is the day you leave behind the old version of you. The one that kept shrinking, kept settling, kept saying maybe later. Let today be the day. you heal. Heal from the pain, the betrayal, the abandonment. Heal from the silence, the words never spoken, the support you never received. Heal from what was said and from what should have been said but never was. Heal from what you didn't have. Heal from what you did have but didn't deserve. Heal from what went wrong, from what never felt right, from every disappointment you've carried in silence. And let's be honest, you've invested so much of yourself, your time, your energy, your emotions into things and people and places that were never going to give anything back. No wonder you feel drained. No wonder you feel tired. No wonder you feel like something's missing. It's because something is missing, but it's not outside of you. It's not out there. It's the clarity inside of you that you've been avoiding. Because the truth is, you've been feeding your soul from places that are out of order. You've been pouring into things that can't pour back into you. And unless something changes, unless you change, the cycle will keep repeating. Same pain, different day, same loop, different disguise. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to face the truth? Are you willing to look in the mirror and ask, where am I right now? Not where I pretend to be, not where I tell people I am, but where am I? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, financially. Am I drifting or am I growing? Am I surviving or am I living? Am I numb or am I awake? Am I chasing purpose or escaping pain? Because you can't outrun what you won't face, and you won't change what you refuse to confront. But here's the hope. If you're still breathing, you still have time. If your heart is still beating, you still have a choice. You can reset, you can realign, you can reclaim what you've lost. The direction of your life can change today. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need every answer. All you need is one honest step forward, just one step. Clarity doesn't come before movement, it comes with movement. The fog begins to clear once you start walking through it. So take the step. Ask the hard questions. Tell yourself the truth. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, it might hurt. Yes, change will stretch you. But staying stuck hurts even more. So let this be the day you finally decide to take your life seriously. Let this be the moment you stop waiting for someone to fix it for you. Because no one's coming to rescue you, but you can rise for yourself. You can rise. This is your life. And you only get one. So don't sleepwalk through it. Don't waste it wondering what if. Get clear, get honest, get aligned. Because when you do, you'll stop chasing purpose and start living it. The healing starts now. The clarity begins today. The breakthrough is within reach. You are ready. You are worthy. You are needed. You are enough. Get serious. Not someday. Not next month. Now. Get serious about your life, about your future, about your purpose. Stop waiting for the perfect conditions. Stop pretending you have unlimited time. It's time to make a plan, to get out of your head and onto paper. Write it down, not just the dream, but the steps, the sacrifices, the disciplines. Be specific, because clarity creates confidence. And when your vision is clear, your discipline becomes easier. You've been stuck not because you're weak, but because your target has been blurry. And blurry targets never get hit. Stop hoping your life will just work out. You weren't created to live by accident. You were created to live by intention. So write the vision, set the target, know what matters, know what doesn't. Every step counts, every small decision matters. Success, the kind you can be proud of, the kind that brings peace and purpose, is built in the quiet process of planning, in the quiet choice to stay committed, in the unseen hours of showing up, even when no one is clapping, even when no one notices, even when it's not easy. That's where transformation happens. And here's the truth, you can't do this alone. You weren't meant to. Yes, the vision is yours. Yes, the dream is yours. Yes, the responsibility is yours. But the journey, it needs people. You need someone in your corner, not just to cheer for you, but to challenge you, to check you, to remind you of what you said you wanted when you start drifting toward comfort. If your dream is so small that you can do it without help, it's not big enough. So build your circle, not of fans, but of truth-tellers, people who love you enough to hold you higher, people who care more about your growth than your comfort. And over you, right now, this is what I speak. Healing. For the wounds no one saw, for the pain you kept quiet, for the parts of you still bleeding behind your smile. Breakthrough. In the places that have felt stuck for too long, where you've hit the same wall again and again. That wall is about to break. Courage to take the step, to say yes to your next chapter, even if your knees are shaking. Faith to believe again, not just in the dream, but in yourself. Because no matter how deep the fall, you can rise. No matter how dark the season, light still lives inside of you. There's still strength in you, even if you forgot how strong you are. There's still grace in you, even if you've made mistakes, even if you've messed it up before, there is still purpose in you. You are not done. Let the setbacks teach you, let the delays refine you, let the disappointments deepen your wisdom, but don't let them define you. You are not your past, you are not your failures, you are not your flaws, you are becoming. And right now, in this very moment, you are in the process of becoming someone greater. So choose to believe it. Even if you have to say it quietly at first, even if you don't fully feel it yet, say it with me. I still have something inside of me worth fighting for. Say it again. I still have something inside of me worth fighting for. You are strong enough. You are wise enough. You are brave enough. You are ready. This is your moment. This is your shift. This is where you begin again. So I speak this over you now, that you rise with boldness, that you plan with clarity, that you walk in purpose, and that you remember, no matter where you've been or how far you've fallen, you still have something to give. You still have time. You still have purpose, and you are enough. So I need you to live like it matters, not someday, not when you feel ready, not after you've figured everything out, but now. Because it does matter. Your time matters. Your presence matters. You matter. I challenge you. Yes, you. Not the perfect version of you. Not the future version of you, but the real you. The one sitting here with doubts, with questions, with scars. You can do this. You can rise. You can change. You can become everything you were born to be. Because time is fragile. Life is fragile. And no matter how strong you feel, you don't know how much time you have left. Every second is a gift, every breath a second chance. So start with the morning. Wake up early. Before the noise, before the distractions, before the world starts screaming for your attention, find stillness. Create it if you have to. Because in that stillness, you remember who you are. You align with your purpose. You reconnect with your power. You silence the noise and hear your soul again. The messages can wait. The world can wait. The expectations, the notifications, the to-do list, all of it can wait. Because none of it means anything if you lose yourself in the process. Get connected with you, because that's where your real power lives. You have two choices. Stay in the comfort of routine, or rise to the challenge of growth. Stay asleep in your life, or wake up to your calling. It's not always going to be easy. You won't always feel like doing it. There will be days when you're tired of being you, tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of pretending you're okay. That's when you must choose. Get up or give up. Fear is not stronger than your purpose. Doubt is not stronger than your destiny. Regret is not stronger than your future. You were born with something powerful inside of you, and now is the time to live like it. Every day remind yourself, this is my time. This is my turn. This is my opportunity. I will not waste it. No more delays, no more distractions, no more waiting for the perfect moment. Because perfect doesn't exist, only purpose does, only progress does. Only this moment right here, right now is real. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now. So breathe in that truth, hold it, feel it, let it reshape you from the inside out, because you are here for a purpose. You were never a mistake. You were never invisible to the divine. You were never forgotten. You were created to move mountains, to break chains, to lift others, to live boldly, to matter. And if you've forgotten that, let this moment remind you, your life is not random. Your days are not meaningless. Your struggle is not wasted. So stop sleeping on yourself. Stop second-guessing. Stop waiting for someone else to believe in you. You go first. You believe in you. You walk with purpose. Even if your knees are shaking, even if your heart is healing, even if your vision is still blurry, you walk, you move, you grow, because the only way to live is to live like it matters. So here's what I speak over you now, that your mornings begin with intention, that your heart aligns with peace, that your vision becomes clear, that you rise, not someday, but today. You've got one life, and the world needs what's in you, so live like it matters, because it does.